Production starts next week on the Insidious Chapter 2, the sequel to the 2011 film from the creators of Saw, the team of James Wan as director and Leigh Whannell as the screenwriter. It became the most profitable film of 2011. It was made on a $1.5 million budget and made $97 million, which is about the same results as Saw did 6 years before that, 6 or 7 years before that, in 04. That was made for a little bit more than $1 million, and it made a little over $100 million. It's surprising that after all their success with Saw, and then they left it after a few films, that they were able to only muster up 1.5 million, or people were only able to give them 1.5 million to make this movie. Even though it was made on like a micro budget, it still had a really good cast, with the couple led by Patrick Wilson, who played the infamous character in the 2004 remake of The Phantom of the Opera. Check out that version. Rose Byrne, it was weird seeing her play a mother role. Love her. I loved her since Wicker Park in 04 and Damages, the TV series. Barbara Hershey returns. The rest of this I'm going to talk spoilers for people who have seen the first movie, and I'm going to talk about the future of the franchise and what maybe we could expect in the sequel. Let's say we know that it's kind of like, this movie's similar to like Paranormal Activity, Amityville Horror, Exorcist, and mostly modeled after like Poltergeist, and you could probably name dozens of other horror movies. As soon as you think you've heard of all the horror movies, you'd be surprised. They've made over 100 horror movies a year for decades now. So you're always learning about more. But Shaye is also going to return as like the head psychic. I don't know if it's just going to be for the opening scene, because she apparently dies at the end of the first one, where she gets choked after Patrick Wilson gets possessed. I mean, I don't know, they should have made her die, because no one even dies in it, like Amityville style or Poltergeist style. Both of those movies are haunted movies. It isn't a haunted house movie, but it's like, you guys know the story. I don't have to explain it to you if you're listening to this. The kid can leave his body, or it runs in the family that he's able to, his spirit's able to leave his body and travel into different ghostly worlds, and evil entities are trying to enter his body. So anyway, at the end of the first one, the Josh character, the Patrick Wilson character, finally gets possessed. Apparently chokes Shaye to death. And then it's seen where I think the old woman possesses him, that ghost. And she encounters Rose Byrne. So there wasn't as much suspense and horror as you get like from the Saw movies in this. It's a real slow burner. I wonder if it's going to be amped up from the start, if it's going to be a direct sequel, like, from that moment, or if they're going to calm it down for like the first 40 minutes. But I don't know about those psychedelic worlds where it kind of appears like the devil, or it kind of appears like House of a Thousand Corpses, like Dr. Satan. That's like almost what the main villain looks like in this. But I'll put all the other information, pretty much all the main players from the cast are returning, like I was saying. And it starts filming January 15th here in a week, 2013. And then it's going to be out August 30th, 2013, at the end of the summer, which is usually a time where films flop. So I don't know why they chose that. They should have waited till a little bit October. Films always flop in late August, but we'll see. This was JBM from VillainNews. I'm out.